Good day. Welcome back to Legend Knows Football. Welcome back to the Blue Channel. Welcome back to the home of Chelsea. My blood is blue. Let's get it, guys. Man, international breaks. I didn't even watch one match in the international break because it's pointless. To me, it's kind of pointless. Why would they have so many? I know I understand it's qualifiers and all of that, but why can't they just make the qualifiers just quick and easy during the summer. Now they have club football even during the summer, and the international football during the when the leagues start, and it's just. But I read they're going to change it next season, but that's a story for another day. Today we are just going to check out the upcoming fixtures of is it match week 8? I think we are going into match week 8 and do some predictions. As for Chelsea, I don't know what's going on there. I haven't kept up with the news. I just decided, why should I make videos on injuries and all of that? Whatever happens, happens. I'm just here to watch football, enjoy, and share my thoughts on the results and predict the results. Okay, let's get into it, guys. Let's see what the fixtures are for this upcoming weekend. And then we can obviously also check out maybe we can check out the table, how the table is cooking up so far after 7 matches played. Anyways, yeah, let's get into the fixtures. So we start off with Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest. That's the first game. Sunderland, Wolves, Brighton, Newcastle, Crystal Palace, Bournemouth, Burnley, Leeds, Man City, Everton, Fulham, Arsenal, Spurs, Aston Villa, Liverpool, United. The rivalry continues, even though there is a whole difference in quality between the two teams. There is still a history, there is still a rivalry that needs to be considered, and anything can happen on the day. West Ham, Brentford. Okay. First and foremost, we beat Liverpool. Chelsea beat Liverpool, the team, the so-called, how should I say, favorites. The team that won the title last season. We beat them convincingly. We played a good game. We outplayed them, in my opinion. Caicedo was on the ball. Estevao made his introduction. Enzo was playing excellent football that day. Everyone was just working. So, my prediction for the Chelsea Forest game. Forest is off form, we know. I'm going to give us a 3-1, guys. I'm going to give us a 3-1. Sunderland, Wolves. Wolves are fighting. I think, are they not fighting relegation? And Sunderland has shown that they are a team to be reckoned with this season. Maybe put it at 2-0. I don't know if Wolves will score. This one is going to be an interesting game. I'm going to give this one a 2-2. Crystal Palace, Mateta made his first international debut. He scored for France. He's an in-form hot striker. This is also going to be a tight game, but I'm going to give it to Crystal Palace. I'm going to make it a 2-1, guys. Burnley, Leeds. I think Leeds just has more, but they know each other from the championship. I don't know the history of this fixture. Let's give Leeds. But Burnley also. Burnley has something. I watched that match against Manchester United. But Manchester United, even though they beat us, you can say that Burnley, let's give this one. I'm going to give it to Leeds. 2-1. Let's make it 2-1. Oh, not 21. 2-1 to Leeds. Of course, and then Man City, Everton, Haaland, red hot form. Man City will definitely concede. I think Man City will concede. But I'm going to give it to Man City. I'm going to give it 3-1. Arsenal, defensively, very good. Fulham, I think the difference in quality, momentum, aspirations, everything is just Arsenal should win this game convincingly 3-0 at Fulham. And unless Arteta has some mental breakdown, it just messes up his whole tactics and Fulham somehow beats Arsenal. I don't see Arsenal losing. I think they're going to beat Fulham 3-0. Spurs, Aston Villa. Spurs, you don't know which Spurs team you're going to get. But let's let's give it to Spurs. Let's say they are at home. They have the crowd. They have Kudus. Xavi Simons seems like he's getting more involved in games as of late. And Mohamed Kudus, of course, excellent player, excellent individual skill that he possesses. He can break down low blocks. He can penetrate. He can make a pass. He can provide a good cross into the box, with Richarlison in there fighting for every scrap that he can get, even though he also has his off days. He will be there. So I'm going to give it to Spurs 3-1, guys. I'm going to give it 3-1. Liverpool Man U, with Liverpool on a losing streak, with Liverpool struggling, and I heard there's some injuries to Konate, and trying to figure out the system in front. Manchester United, if Amorim gets his tactics right, but it's Anfield. Anfield, the atmosphere in Anfield. It's not easy to go there. They're going to sing. It's going to be buzzing. But the history of the fixture, you can't ignore it. Manchester United players turn up. They turn up when the atmosphere, at least for the first 15 minutes, I think Man U will turn up. And if they can keep that momentum, but I just don't see it, guys. I think Liverpool are going to concede. I'm going to give it a 2-1. Not a runaway. Not like the recent history where Liverpool gave them a 7-0 and 4-0 and what, I think it's going to be a tight game. I think Amorim is going to get some tactics working. And I think they're going to lose 2-1. Respectable score in terms of Manchester United. But Liverpool need to turn around, and this is the best fixture for them to turn around their season or to get back to to winning ways. Brentford, West Ham at their home stadium. They might grind out the result. Let's give it to West Ham, guys. Let's give it to West Ham. And those are my predictions. That's what I think is going to happen this weekend. As long as Chelsea wins, guys. As long as Chelsea wins. Chelsea just needs to keep winning. We need to build on that result against Liverpool, and we need to focus. We are still in the race. We are still there. As a matter of fact, talking about that, let's check out the table. Let me just move this a little bit out of the way. So it's Arsenal. After 7 matches played, it's Arsenal 16 points. Liverpool 15. Spurs 14. Bournemouth 14. They are the Nottingham Forest of this season. As I've said before, Man City 13. Haaland red hot form, guys. Haaland red hot form. You can't count Man City out. I pegged them to finish 3rd, but it seems like they are slowly but surely getting back that X factor, that dominance in games when they just keep scoring. Crystal Palace 12, Chelsea 11. We are still there, guys. We are 5 points. We are 5 points off the top of the table. We need to continue winning. We need to continue grinding, guys. And this is a perfect weekend. Out of form, Nottingham Forest weekend. We can get this win and you just need to keep in touch. Something will happen on top and then you pounce. Hopefully, I also saw something about Caicedo maybe injury, but I think it was just vague. Reece James injury, vague. They pulled out. I know Reece James pulled out of the international football, but somehow that's a blessing. So we could just rest more, and recover. So those are my thoughts, guys. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the content. It's been a while, I know, but it has been dull. There hasn't been much to say on the football front. The Premier League is back finally. Come on, guys. Ooh. So we can get that adrenaline rush again. Like I said, leave a like, subscribe, and let's see what happens. Cheers. Stay safe.